What the fluff? What the fluff is going on?
Hey guys, how are you doing? Good? Great? Lovely. I'm doing good, but I'm a bit frustrated. You see, I've got a bone to pick with society's view on stuffed animals. I know, we're adorable, we're cuddly, we make great pillows and stress balls, although I wouldn't know those last two. That's just what I've heard my uncle say. But I'm tired of being discriminated against. Just because I have polyester under my fur instead of blood doesn't make me any less legitimate. My owner's family is still learning this, which is okay. But it's just frustrating that I still get comments to this day about how I need to get off the table, or I need to stop talking because I'm not a part of this conversation, or that my needs and wants aren't relevant, suggesting that I don't need treats or pats or attention because I'm not a real puppy. As if that is of any relevance. Like, what does that have to do with anything? But then the next day, they'll get mad at me for being annoying or whatever, or they'll change up their attitude completely and be all nice and give compliments and say I'm doing something cute, or I said something funny, or my personality is quirky and adorable. But my question is, how can I be annoying or cute if I'm not real? How can I have a personality if I'm not real? Checkers, or whatever it is. I mean, I know I'm not a real puppy. That part is clear, hence the polyester, not blood. But I'm a real stuffed puppy, and that doesn't make me any less of a puppy. Just cause humans don't have fur like the rest of us mammals doesn't make you less of a mammal, you know. Well, I would hope you know, considering you're probably all humans. If you don't know, surprise. My biggest problem lives outside though, in the public. I mean, I don't mind the public. I'm a very friendly puppy, and I love making friends, which is why I started this channel, so I could be friends with you guys. But my owner does not share my interest in people. That's not the problem, though. There's a stigma that's been perpetuated my whole life that stuffed animals only belong in the hands of kids. Now, don't get me wrong, I love kids. I'm a kid, dang it. But having an older owner has a lot of advantages. Like, I've seen how human kids treat stuffed animals. It's not always pretty. My uncles have a lot of stories. Family events are interesting, to say the least. Plus, now that my owner is older, she knows how to make me cool things like outfits and toys, and has the ability to give me adventures to go on or take me places because she has more access to stuff like that. But she grew up, so what? I'm just like not supposed to exist anymore? My owner decides to grow up and mature, so that means that I'm the one who has to go away? Am I just supposed to end my life because she isn't a baby anymore? How dumb is that? I know that on my Instagram, link below by the way, I make it look like I have the best life ever and that I'm super spoiled, and it's all true. I am. That's what you get for being as cute as me. And good. I'm a good puppy, so being good is important too. But I digest. My life isn't totally carefree. I never get to go on walks or to the dog park or friends' houses or like big gatherings and parties. And if a bunch of family is over, I can't always go downstairs to greet them and hang out. And I can't always meet all of her friends. Sometimes I'm locked into the bedroom for a long time. You see, at some point, someone decided that having a fluffy, cute, and unobtrusive friend was uncool or immature or something. Personally, I think that keeping in touch with your childhood is a much more accurate description for what stuffed animals do over immature. But there's some idea that if someone who's older still loves and cares for their stuffed animals, that like we stuffed animals are a sign that that person can't function in life, as if we somehow caused that person to not grow up. Like they can't be their own person. That's just insulting to all stuffed animals and their owners, as if I'm responsible at all for anything my owner does. I'm barely responsible for what I do. My point is, my owner and I are two different people, kind of, in all the ways that really count anyway. Well, at the very least, she is her own person, and I take no responsibility for how much she grows up or how much she doesn't. I'm just here to be cute and have fun and get treats and get scratches. I guess I'm frustrated because I know my owner is embarrassed by me, which sucks. She doesn't say it, but I know. I mean, sense, I know, considering that I'm a part of her. Ugh, getting too existential. Moving on! It's just crazy to me because in private and in public, my life are two completely different worlds. I mean, I know that's true for everyone, but I mean, like, in private, I have a life, and in public, I'm supposed to pretend that I don't. And that's even if I get to go in public. I can go on Instagram or YouTube or wherever, and people will say, "Oh, Cinnamon, you're so cute. Oh, Cinnamon, that looks fun. I want to be your bestest friend and give you all the bacon and scratchies and buy you all the toys." And everything seems fine. Everyone loves me. The world is as it should be. Life is normal. But then I want to go outside and go on an adventure or go on a trip with my owner or something else fun, and I'm not allowed to go. Or I'm trapped in a suitcase. And it's not because I'll be ambushed by fans. I wish. Or do I? I can't express myself. Okay, like this one time when we were on our way to Disney, I had to go through the x-ray machine, which was really freaky, but it was also really cool. And then when I got out, this dude looked at me and looked at my owner and said, "Is this your little bear? Your little bear? Am I a bear? No! I'm a dog! What about me says bear? Besides my nose, maybe. I have long floppy ears and a long waggy tail. Bears do not have either of those things. Bear. Jeez Louise. Like, what the fluff? But I couldn't retaliate and tell him, "I'm a dog. How dare you call me a bear?" Because I had to act like I wasn't a real stuffed animal. I had to act like I didn't have a life or personality or feeling, and that something like being called a bear when I am very clearly a puppy would be quite insulting. Get your animals right, people. What the fluff are you on about? Bear. Jeez Louise. But see, I can't react to things like that in the moment because people would judge. I can't react to things or be outside or even be visible sometimes because my owner doesn't want to be judged. And that sucks. That's a what the fluff moment right there. Just because she talks to a stuffed puppy doesn't make her crazy. I am a fantastic conversationalist, if I do say so myself. I will say, however, that she is crazy. Definitely crazy, just not for that reason. After all, she's still functioning as a human. I mean, as far as I know. She's learning, trying her best to be productive and a member of society and all that fluff that you guys care about. It's just, she has a very vocal little voice in her head that also happens to have a body outside of her head, and a very cute one at that. Okay, if you're a little lost, you can think of it this way. Everyone has a mental train of thought, right? And depending on that person, it might be your actual voice you hear in your head, or a series of pictures, or you might see the words, or whatever. But everyone has a train of thought. You're constantly talking to yourself in your head, you just don't realize it because it's not in your face. It's not out in the world. So, in my opinion, I'm 110% awesome, and my owner was just more creative and resourceful with her inner voice than all of you were. I am a physical representation of some part of my owner. The best part of her, obviously. But isn't that freaking sweet? It's so cool. It's like a superpower or something. I am a superpower. Wow. Man, I am awesome. The lesson of the day is be considerate of your stuffed animal friends and your friends with stuffed animal friends. And if you see someone out there who's a bit older with a stuffed animal, don't judge. But not puppets. Puppets don't count. Puppets are weirdos. You're just all jealous of our awesomeness. You all wish you were as in tune with your thoughts and feelings as my owner and I. Well, guess what? You're gonna have to get in line or get your own stuffed animals because there's only one of me. Or, don't. And just watch my videos. That's fine too. On that note, don't forget to subscribe so we can be Cinebuddies and to join the epic inter-intelligent movement today. Long live self-awareness and all that fluff. Oh, and leave a like if you also think stuffed animals are the bestest. And comment what your bestest stuffed friend is. Or, who it was if you grew apart. I'll understand. Also, follow me on Twitter for announcements about videos and other random fun things. And also, check out my Instagram because there's some pretty epic cuteness over there that you're missing if you aren't following me. Okay, I love you all. Stay cute and fluffy. And yeah, bye!